We're currently undergoing a community governance review in Swale, as you may know, and we put it out on Facebook. We asked people, we asked you all, what do you think about this? What questions have you got? And we've taken those questions back, and I'm going to try and run through a few of them today. I mean, the first one, yes, but why are we doing this? It's just going to cost us even more money. Well, yes, it will. There is a charge for having a parish or town council in your area. It will nominally, in the new ones we're looking to set up, like here in Halfway, it will be £10 per year, but then it will be up to the council to set its own rate after that.
Like all the parishes that are currently in Swale, you just get a little extra precept on your council tax. And across Swale, we have a range of levels in council tax, from about £10.50 in Tunstall to £144 in Bolton. But the average is around £50 a year, which for everything you get back is a really good deal.
So here in Faversham, for example, the Town Council funds the community bus service. It runs a number of the historic sites, including the Guildhall and the Town Warehouse. It's taken on responsibility for administering the Orr Gunpowder Works Country Park, allotments, and much more besides. So there's plenty of scope to do all sorts of things. And yes, there is a relatively small cost. Even in those that charge the higher amounts, it's less than the cost of a Freddo per day for someone in a Band D property.
Do you think we should all have face-to-face question and answer meetings with the council so that they can explain in person and people can decide on that basis rather than filling out forms and online activity? Well, yes, absolutely, we agree with that. In the first consultation, we did have some face-to-face meetings, and more are being planned for the coming weeks so that we can have that face-to-face discussion with everyone about what this change might mean should it go ahead.
On Monday the 18th of May, we have a meeting at the Meads Hall for the Grove Park and Meads residents. And on the same night, we have a meeting at the Church Hall in Greenporch for residents of Kemsley and Milton.
And Faversham Library on Tuesday the 19th of May. Please do come along, ask questions. Paper copies of the form will be available at these events as well. So if you can't do it online, or you don't want to do it online, you want to do it on a piece of paper, head to one of the drop-ins or one of the meetings, ask the questions, fill in the form and give us your views. That's the real key. We need what you want so that we can make the right decision based on your opinions.
And we've asked, don't we already have town and parish councils? Yes, we do. Across Swale, there are 37 town and parish councils, but there are some areas that don't have one. And on the Isle of Sheppey here, the only area that doesn't have a town or parish council is Halfway. So one of the questions in the consultation is, should Halfway have its own town and parish council so that it too can have the local representation that other areas of the island enjoy?
Places like Sittingbourne, new estates like Great Easthall and the Meads never have had a parish council. So that's why we're asking you, at this time of unitarisation, do you want to have a local council as well that is answerable to you locally and will deliver services in your neck of the woods? A council that you can suggest what should happen, and you and your local community will have a far bigger say.
So this is an opportunity for those areas to have parish and town councils introduced if they want them. It's also an opportunity to have some changes to boundaries where they make some logical sense. So Faversham, for example, the proposal is to change the boundaries so that the M2 becomes the main boundary for the southern part of Faversham. But again, we will only make those changes if you want them to happen and you tell us that you want them to happen. So please do complete the survey online, pop into one of the drop-in days and fill in a paper copy so that we've got your views so that we can take those into account when we make our final decisions.